On this journey, this human experience, when we tap into our spiritual nature, when we choose to heal the self, become the best version of ourselves, there is a lot of information out there, a lot of individuals expressing themselves, and there's a lot of great information. On this journey, the entire process is guiding the individual to tune into their own guidance navigation system, in alignment, in tune with their higher self and guides, so that they can choose to receive information and apply that information that is in resonance, that is in alignment, and then discard information that is out of alignment, that does not resonate with the individual. There is another step in this process that is extremely powerful, and that is very, very important. If one wishes to have a very powerful impact within their reality and the effect on everyone and everything coming into contact with that creative expression, with that frequency, and that is to walk the talk. So whatever is learnt, whatever is read, whatever is received from another, together with whatever one receives directly from their higher self, is to walk the talk, is to apply the information in such a way that they have used it for themselves. And with this, there is an experiential frequency that will flow through an individual when they share this with others. It is anchoring in the truth frequency into one's reality experience, creating a very powerful ripple effect. And this is what 5D consciousness, 5D New Earth is all about, is the truth frequency. Yes, on this journey, with all the programming, with every single experience that is taking place from childhood, individuals within the fear frequency are riddled with that of self-doubt. And the spiritual awakening in and of itself is a process of dismantling all these programmings, the limiting beliefs, the self-doubt, where individuals are riddled with self-doubt. And what has taken place in the past leading up to this now moment, through this awakening, is individuals have given power to another's perspective, point of view, expression, their truth, whatever it is flowing through them, over themselves. And this is when we are not living our own experience. We are living, in essence, someone else's life. We are giving power to another individual who we deem to be more powerful than us, who is perhaps more connected, who knows more. But this couldn't be farther from the truth. But this is also, in itself, a part of the awakening, when individuals realize, hang on a moment, my guidance is saying this. And eventually, with trust, they move in a certain direction, trusting their own guidance, regardless of what the external is saying. And usually it's in numbers, in great numbers, that a narrative will be represented. They trust themselves, and they will see the light of day by moving in a direction with trust. Even though at first, they will not be 100% sure of this, whether they are moving in the right direction, whether this guidance is the truth. This is a part of the process of trusting the self. But the light will shine through when we, against odds, very often choose to trust ourselves. And like I speak about, this is through feeling initially. Feeling is very powerful. Yes, we go through third eye activations, we go through powerful heart activations, and our channels open up and we see into other dimensions, as many of you watching this are. But at the end of the day, whatever we are seeing and experiencing, how advanced that is, come back to feeling. Through feeling, that is where we ground ourselves within our own experience, and we are able to follow this guidance navigation system. Through the contraction, like I speak about, that's when our guides are working through us energetically, saying, hang on a second, we would like you to check in with the self and be aware of your surrounding and what's taking place, because we suggest that you perhaps do not move in this direction. That's one of the examples. If it's expansive, if it feels great, if there is this flowing energy moving through your physical form, you'll feel your energy field literally expanding. You'll feel very powerful within your own presence. This is our guides working through us, suggesting we move in that direction, cheering us on in a certain direction. So, all of this said and done, with all these principles, some of them are fantastic and we utilize them. If we do not walk the talk, the impact that we have, and this will filter all the way through into manifesting what we prefer to experience, shifting into that experience and everything in between. Living in alignment with our blueprint. If we walk the talk, this is where the power is. So following what resonates, discarding the rest, standing in one's truth, not letting fear getting in the way, understanding that we have all been riddled with self-doubt, and it's a very powerful process of dismantling all these programmings, the limiting beliefs, the self-doubt, into trusting the self completely. We won't always be 100% sure when moving in a certain direction, but all pathways lead back to the path, and everyone gets it. And very often it won't make sense from a 3D perspective within this paradigm, because there is a far grander and genius design unfolding that will blow an individual's expectations right out the water when we trust. Integrity, within that space, we are divinely protected. There is a code that we live by with our higher self and guides. If we do things for the right reasons, with pure intentions, it doesn't matter if we make mistakes. If we are doing that thing, that is the greatest act of service. There is a code that we are divinely protected and guided in every waking moment, regardless of what we choose, as long as that pure frequency is in our presence. And we walk the talk with what we've learned, we apply, whether it be meditation, whether it be acts of kindness, whether it be connecting with nature. Any form of principle flowing through an individual will be extremely powerful when anchored and utilized into the new timeline that they are expressing. Have a fantastic week, everyone. Cheers.